Anansi's Trickster, Tales Exposed. In the lush forests of Africa, where the sun dipped into the horizon and painted the sky with hues of crimson and gold, there lived a spider named Anansi. He was no ordinary spider, for he possessed cunning, wit, and a tongue as slippery as a snake's belly. Anansi was a trickster, master of deception, and his tales have been passed down through generations, captivating the hearts and minds of people across the continent. Anansi's story begins in a small village where he lived among the people, weaving his webs and spinning his tales. He was a small, nimble spider with eyes that twinkled like the stars. On a clear night, Anansi's love for storytelling was unmatched, and he would often gather the villagers around him, regaling them with tales of his adventures and exploits. One day, Anansi set his sights on the sky god, Nyan, who possessed all the wisdom and knowledge in the world. Anansi wanted to steal this wisdom for himself. To become the wisest creature in the forest, he devised a plan, weaving a web that stretched from the earth to the heavens and began to climb. As he ascended, the web broke and Anansi fell to the ground. But he didn't give up. He tried again and again, until finally he reached the sky god's throne. Nyan, impressed by Anansi's determination, decided to test him. He presented Anansi with a series of challenges, each one more difficult than the last. Anansi, using his cunning and wit, managed to complete each task, and Nyan, pleased with his performance, handed over the wisdom of the world. Anansi, overjoyed, brought the wisdom back to the village, but as he walked, the wisdom container became too heavy, and he dropped it, spilling the wisdom all over the forest. The wisdom scattered, and from that day on, it was said that wisdom was spread throughout the forest, available to all who sought it. Anansi's tales are many, and his exploits are legendary. He outsmarted the mighty python, Onini, by convincing him to stretch out to prove his length. He fooled the fierce leopard, Osebo, by tricking him into getting caught in a net, and he even tricked the hornet, Moboro, into getting stuck in a calabash. Anansi's cunning and wit were unmatched, and his tales have become an integral part of African folklore. But Anansi's greatest tale is perhaps the one where he tried to buy all the wisdom in the world. He created a wooden doll, Akua, and placed her at the entrance of the village, pretending she was a wise and knowledgeable being. People came from far and wide to seek Akua's counsel, and Anansi charged them for their consultations. As the people paid, Anansi grew richer and wiser, but his greed eventually caught up with him. The people discovered his trickery, and Anansi was left with nothing but his cunning and wit. Anansi's tales have been passed down through generations, teaching us about the importance of wit, cunning, and determination, but they also caution us against greed, arrogance, and deception. Anansi's stories remind us that intelligence and wisdom can be used for good or ill, and that true wisdom lies in using our knowledge for the greater good. As the sun sets over the African savanna, the stars twinkling like diamonds in the sky, tales of Anansi continue to captivate and inspire. His stories remind us of the power of storytelling, the importance of community, and the need for wisdom, cunning in navigating the complexities of life. Anansi's trickster tales have been exposed, but their wisdom and charm will continue to enthrall audiences for generations to come. In the end, Anansi's legacy lives on, testament to the power of storytelling and the human spirit. His tales continue to weave a web of wisdom, cunning, and determination, inspiring us to be our best selves while cautioning us against the dangers of greed and deception. As we sit around the campfire listening to the tales of Anansi, we are reminded of the importance of community wisdom and the power of storytelling to shape our lives and our world. The story of Anansi is a timeless classic, a tale that has been passed down through generations and will continue to be told and retold for generations to come. His cunning and wit, his determination and wisdom have become an integral part of our collective cultural heritage, inspiring us to be clever, resourceful, and wise. And as we conclude the tale of Anansi, the trickster spider, we are left with a sense of wonder, a sense of awe, and a deeper understanding of the power of storytelling to shape our lives and our world.